Hey, Cass, how are ya?
Good. I heard you had been missing me and told Becky to go away and bring me back.
Yeah, we missed you. Well, it's because
I
of
know.
mornings like this when I can sit back, smoking by the fireplace, listening to my truth troll come full circle, and I'm just like, yes. I have a question about the Noddy stream.
Mhm.
Back then, I truth trolled that stream and said, follow the money. Why are you doing this to Noddy? He's under distress. He's been under pressure from the trolls. They called and told him they were going to off his child. Why is he coming out of the dark and paying Paula money and shaving off his beard, which is technically not, men don't generally do that. And then when I asked you guys about it and I was getting blocked from the chat, I was told, shut up, it's for charity.
The way she explained it to us when we were getting ready to do that live, she said that Noddy was coming on the live and that they were going to raise money, and what it was supposed to be for was for like equipment and stuff like that. And so we thought, okay, whatever money's raised, it's going to turn around and be, sent to whoever for whatever equipment they needed. Well, when she had sent me, because like I thought we were going to help other people, right? And then she had sent me a message one morning and she's like, did you get your Cash App? And I'm like, what? She's like, check your Cash App. I go and check it and I'm like, who is this from and what is this for? And she's like, oh, it's from Noddy from when we did that fundraiser and he shaved his beard. Okay. And then I was like,
so I just wanted to make sure that I'm to say my tinfoil hat was not a tinfoil hat. It was a correct theory that is now being proven by someone involved. And now I get it. And I'm glad that when Paula sent me a Cash App a couple years ago and said, to see if I can trust you, I'm glad that I outed it immediately and told the people. But the reason that I was doing it was to warn gals like you. Well, I think you might have been friends with her at the time, real tough. Y'all were hanging real tough back then. But I was trying to warn people ahead, like Crystal or Kay. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
We see you, Kay. We see you're still doing it. But we also have, don't forget, Char, Carol, Dragon Classy, and probably others that we don't know. So there is indeed a network happening here. And I guess, are you out of it now, Cassie? I mean, it sounds like you guys were raising money to start a stay-at-home mom YouTube garage band when you talk in terms of equipment. Are we talking about cardboard guitars or a real guitar?
No.
Or was the money for... Was the money to be able to purchase you Hulk Hogan outfits for the show, or
pills? Girl. It was pills.
Well, I mean,
it was. Listen, I
said
don't
it was
really
for charity.
Why. Yeah, and that's why
you
when
consider
she
yourself
a
charity case?
No,
Crystal, Kay. I mean, we do remember Kay begging for a broken freezer. A meat freezer, something separate from a refrigerator. That's not necessarily a need, more of a want or a creature comfort. But these same bitches were putting their boots on April's neck. I mean, look, I'm not on here raising money. So for me, the follow the money thing was just a goofy thing to say because money's always an issue in every commune. But in this case, I'm more concerned about Noddy coming online, looking like somebody stressed out and under distress. And as a human, as a woman, I felt empathy for him and something felt off about the whole thing. But I felt like I was the only one saying anything. And
see, I really
was told, you guys all sat with her and agreed that it was for charity.
Yeah, because that's what we thought it was. And then when she sent me that Cash App, and I'm like, well, why are you sending me this money? When it was supposed to be raised, it was supposed to be raised to help get like a new microphone, you know, a laptop.
Okay, I heard that part.
Whatever
Why didn't you notice that Noddy was under distress when you were a part of it?
I noticed it, but when Paula had like let us, when she let me know about the live, when she
I don't
let
want you
me
taking
know,
the whole fall, Cassie. Who else was involved?
the day of that live, I think it was me, Paula, Noddy. I want to say maybe Kay was there. I'm not sure if she was there or not. But like I totally thought we were just going to turn around and send the money or whatever to people that we knew that needed equipment. And when I got money
Like
from
who?
her, I'm like,
Who would have
why
been
did
those?
you send
Who
me
would have
money
been those
when
people?
it was a fundraiser? And she said something about that a lot of the cash apps that were raised that night got sent back. So there wasn't a lot of money, so she just split it between us. Like I had no idea when we did that live that any of that money was going to come to us.
Who would have been the potential people to get new charity YouTube trolling equipment for, while a veteran's online shaving his beard while he's shaking?
Yeah. I really don't like. Paula never was like, oh, I'm going to send this to this person or this to that person, because there was a time where Noddy was at a live like way before he ever got stressed out, way before he was attacked, and I would tell her then, like, you know, Noddy seems a little bit off, like something's going on. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I was like, I love Noddy, you know, he was always cool to me. And he had even told me on a live one time, oh, if you need equipment, because it was before I ever got a laptop from Paula, he had offered to send me a laptop. And I was like, no, Noddy, you have kids and stuff. And he's like, oh, well, it's one I've had. I was like, no, don't even pay for the shipping. Like, you've got kids to take care of. Worry about that. And that's where that stood. And when I got that money from Paula claiming it was from that night that we raised that money when Noddy shaved his beard, I was like, well, then why did it even go to us? It should have went to what it was supposed to go for. But that was what ended up happening to it. The money went into Paula's, I guess, is where everybody was sending the money. Or whatever.
Listen, my palms on my forehead. Everyone in the community knew that Noddy was under pressure. We hadn't seen him around. The timing was funky. He came out of nowhere.
I told Paula that because she was like, oh, we're going to do a show with Noddy and this is what we're going to do. Well, every time he would come on camera and start shaving, you could tell that something was wrong with him. And there was even a couple of times where he's like, hey, hold on, I'll be right back. And I messaged Paula and I was like, I think we need to like end this. I was like, I'm not sure what's wrong with Noddy, but I was like, you can tell.
Do you have any evidence that you asked her to? That would be a great piece of evidence, not to put out online, but maybe to share with somebody else that could verify that. That would be good just to kind of, you know, clear the air about it, because that was a very weird stream. And to think that you guys were networking and building a web out of it is very concerning. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for listening.
Anything
we could call this network, we could call it the Grifting Network.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Good luck with this one, Ghost. Bye, guys.
Look, I did.
Hi, Andrea.
Nice seeing you, Andrea. Happy holidays.
See, I never had any dealings with Noddy, so I don't know. You know, I don't know what's. I know
that's over fucking trolls. Get real. That dude was a clown. You know, even Filthy knew his ass was a low-cal, but he never got any of the heat because he would pay off some of the leaders like Rick and Moses and Paula. So he never got any of the fucking troll business. Someone texted his child a threat. That could have been anyone. And I explained that to him as well. He tried accusing me of threatening his child. Get the fuck out of here. I couldn't even get a number if I could like that. It was probably more one of his friends at school who sent a message like that, because you never know. Kids these days and their shenanigans, I could see that being more of a possibility than anything. But no, Noddy, I don't know. He just threw his money around trying to buy his protection, much like Paula. That's all he is. male Paula.
Am I tripping, Ghost, or didn't Filthy have a live about Noddy? Or Noddy went up there? Or
Who had a life?
Filthy.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
When all that went down, because I think didn't Noddy come up on Filthy's live at one point? And am I tripping?
Oh yeah, he did. Well, it was funny. And then what he said, because he was hanging out with the Gene team. Noddy was, right? And then Filthy brought that up, so Noddy gets up there, and he's just a fucking nervous wreck, and he was like, yeah, I was just like buddy trolling, I was trying to get some intel, see who texted my child threat. It was just a buddy troll. Like, get real, dude. You were just chopping it up, having a good time with the Gene team. I get it. Hell, I've hung out with Gene myself. There's no shame in admitting to that. I mean, granted, now he's fell off the fucking edge. Have you seen his latest vertical live? Wow, he looks
terrible.
God damn, someone smacked his ass around, and I don't think it was hands. I think it was lean.
100%.
But fucking Noddy, yeah, he turned his tail and ran. He's gone now. I think that's probably the best route for Noddy. Because I think if he ever tried to come back and do his shenanigans or do whatever, he's just going to get eaten up alive out here.
Yeah, you got to be careful, especially if you have any type of